Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is the general monthly reading for the month of October 2018 for all of the signs. For the reading, I'll be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso. If I need to clarify anything, I will use the Zillich Tarot deck. And I will pull one additional oracle card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck by Denise Linn. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way to get a truly personalized reading with me would be to order a private reading. If you're interested, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video telling you how to do that. One other thing I will say, it's also a good idea to watch not just your sun sign video, but also your moon and rising signs. Sometimes, for that particular month, one video might resonate better than the others, or by listening to all three of them together, you'll really have a more complete overview of what is coming up for that month. And it's always a good time, right, at the beginning of each month for me to just say a big thank you to everybody who takes the time to watch these videos, to leave comments, to like the videos, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you very much, and I will see each of you or each of the signs in 1 second for your reading. Bye for now. Hi Aquarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your October general reading. As you can see, I have already shuffled off camera and laid the spread to save a little bit of time. And actually, out of all of the signs I've done so far, your cards just came flying out. They came out, immediately. I had a lot of jumpers, so quick messages seemed like they wanted to, immediately come out here for you. So let's see. And it looks like you have an interesting reading. You have at the center of your reading the 8 of Cups, and it's crossed by the 2 of Pentacles. Now, the 8 of Cups is, the suit of cups has to do with our feelings, has to do with our emotions. It's the suit of relationships as well, right? And it's also how our feelings and emotions affect our behavior, affect our relationships, kind of, move us through life. And the 8 of Cups is one of the 2 transition cards in the tarot. And you actually have both of the transition cards in your reading. The 8 of Cups, and then I'll get to the 6 of Swords over here. So, both of these cards appeared. So it appears that, there's a movement, moving away, leaving something behind, quite significant coming through for the month of October. The 8 of Cups usually, it speaks, it can be, a relationship, sort of leaving behind a relationship, walking out. You can see that the woman, at some point she has drunk from each of the cups here, but they no longer satisfy her, right? It implies that for whatever reason, she's no longer satisfied, no longer happy, no longer feels fulfilled by this relationship, this situation, right? And she's now turned her back, and she's heading off in search of something that we would think would be better than what she's leaving behind here. And there's always, a certain sense of sadness, sometimes regret, fear almost at leaving something behind and, heading into this unknown. But she is doing so, believing, trusting in the fact that what she's going towards is going to be more fulfilling, is going to bring her greater joy, greater happiness. And, with it being crossed by this 2 of Pentacles, it could be, a work-related situation. This could be attached to the home, the family. I did give the, sort of the meaning of 8 of Cups as more of a relationship type of card in the sense that, it is the suit of cups, but it certainly doesn't have to be relationships. It can have to do with, walking away, leaving behind a job, a situation, could be even changing careers, walking away from one career, in search of something brand new. And this 2 of Pentacles as what could help or hinder this 8 of Cups, this walking away, The Suit of Pentacles has to do with the tangible things, here in the material realm. So we usually associate it with our jobs, the money that we earn. It's our financial prosperity. It's our resources. Also home, family, education, knowledge. And you can see that the woman on the card, she's wearing ballet slippers here, and she's, on point. So she's kind of balancing, and she's juggling these two pentacles. And so many times when this card appears, there's a balancing, or needing to juggle different areas of your life. This could be you juggling, your career with your home life. This could be juggling your work with your relationships. Whatever it is, there's a sense of juggling. It can actually be, juggling your finances, trying to make ends meet. But the main message of this Two of Pentacles is about being able to adapt, right? Being able to go with the flow. And you can see that even though it's not the easiest of positions that she's in, she is, she's doing so very, she's very good at what she's doing. But, if somebody were to throw an additional pentacle at her, she would adapt. She would, try to figure out how to juggle or add in that additional pentacle. So there's a need to be open and willing and, able to go with the flow, to adapt with this Two of Pentacles. So, I think by being open and willing to adapt, that's what is going to help with this moving away, with this, leaving something in the past and heading into what's coming, up for you. Now you have another Pentacles card at the foundation. You have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And with this sitting in the deep past, again, this, this message coming through of something related to your home, your career. This could be a new job offer. Aces in the tarot are new beginnings. They're also, blessings from the universe. It's the universe extending, its hand and offering this wonderful new opportunity to us. Aces are yes cards. So if there's an answer that you have been waiting for, usually the ace comes in to give you the yes that you've been waiting for. Sometimes it is a new job opportunity. Sometimes it's just a new way to make money, a new, new resources coming in, an extra way to make money, even if money has been a little tight for you. It could be a windfall. There could be money coming in unexpectedly, but it does sit in the past. So whatever this new opportunity, new job even, right? Whatever this is, it's like that's the foundation, right? That's the foundation for your reading and what's coming up. Now, in the recent past, you have the second transition card that I mentioned, the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, it's air energy, and air energy, obviously you are an air sign, so it's, you are, the suit of air, but it deals with our thoughts. It's the suit of the mind, our intellect. It's also how we come up with our ideas. It's how we get those ideas across to other people as well, right? It's a suit of communication, also psychic abilities, intuition. And the Six of Swords, much like the Eight of Cups, it shows the woman, turning her back for whatever reason. She's now dropped all of the swords and she is, leaving that situation. In the traditional tarot deck, it shows a woman in a boat, right, with a child, and she's being, somebody is rowing the boat and to kind of moving her out of turbulent waters, and she's heading into calmer waters. So again, with the transition cards, it's usually what it suggests is that there is a transition, there's a movement, whether this is, mentally moving on or moving away, or physically getting up and moving away. But there's a transition here from, turbulent waters, from a difficult situation into, a better situation, into calmer waters. So there's an improvement. Both of these cards represent, an improvement, or at least seeking an improvement and heading towards an improved situation. So this is in the recent past. So for some of you, you could have left behind a situation or a relationship or a job in search of something better, right? And it's interesting because what you have crowning you is the Eight of Swords, which is a very, it's a very different energy than this movement away, and it's very different energy than what you have as your overall energy for the month, which I'll get to in a second. But this is a card that usually speaks of, entrapment. You can see that the woman, she's blindfolded, she's being tied up here, she has the circle of swords keeping her in. And so what it suggests is feeling or thinking that there's no way out of a situation, feeling entrapped, feeling stuck. But again, it's a suit of swords. So this is mental energy, okay? So it's not real. And that's easy enough to say when you're in a particular situation, and if it's not a great situation, this can be a bad relationship. This can be just a job that you're not happy in. At the time, you might think that, there's no way out. You might not be able to see, for whatever reason, a way out of that situation. But it is only your mind, right? These are only thoughts. It's not as bleak as it looks. And the woman, she could very easily just remove the blindfold, right? Get out of this situation. She's thin enough, she could move through and make her way through the swords here. So she could get out of the situation, but for whatever reason, she is feeling stuck. She's feeling as though she's trapped, as if there's no way out. But it's an illusion. This is the suit of the mind. It's not real, okay? And that's what you have coming through as the message from your higher self, right? In the crowning your reading. So I think for some of you, there's a need to understand that, this is only a feeling or, thoughts of restriction. If you're feeling or thinking that, everything is hopeless, you're feeling very bound, very stuck, it's about understanding that there is a way out, right? All you need to do is, figure out how to remove the blindfold and get yourself out of the situation. Things are not as bleak as they might seem here. Okay, so negative thoughts, but what you have coming in here in the near future, which I think can definitely help you move out of this energy, is the Queen of Pentacles. She is, if this is a person, okay, can be when you have, and you do have a couple of court cards in your reading coming up. When you have court cards, they can be people who are playing, a significant role in our lives during this time period. If so, this would typically be more of an older earth sign individual. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, male or female, even though she appears here as the queen. It's not gender specific in these general readings. And if she is not, this could be a person, and this could be sort of a mother figure, right? She is the mother, and she's kind of like the earth, the earth mother. She's very caring. She takes care of her children. She loves, she's good at taking care of those around her. So, the people, children, animals, plants. She's very grounded. She's very, right? So this could be your mother. This could be dealing with, a mother figure. If not, then, and if this is you taking on her energy, she is very practical, and so she's very grounded. It's like the opposite of, this swords energy, which is all mental and kind of up in the air. She is all about tangible things, so she's financially savvy. She's good at making decisions related to, her finances, her resources. She's good at making money. She's good at holding on to her money. And even if money is a little tight, she's very resourceful. So she knows how to make the most of what she does have. She is also very good at making things grow, cultivating, enriching people around her, things around her. So again, I think this energy coming in here in the near future, this could have to do with a new job, right? Moving here from this Two of Pentacles, which is a very up in the air type of energy, to all the way to a queen. That could be a significant, improvement with your finances. throughout the month of October. This could have to do with a new job opportunity, or, if it's not a different job, this could be just a new way to make money. You might have, there might be an opportunity to make money on the side, an additional way to bring income into your household here. And she's very open, she's very warm, very loving, but more than anything, she's down to earth, right? She's grounded, which could, definitely help you. It could help move you into something that's more concrete, right? To get you out of this sort of stuck energy or feeling very vulnerable and entrapped, this energy of the Eight of Swords. Now, as you head more into the middle to end of the month of October, you appear here as this beautiful Sun card. So this is Major Arcana number 19. And the Sun is probably the most positive card in the deck to have. It's a big yes, right? So again, we have the yes card with the Ace of Pentacles. If there's something that you've been waiting for an answer on, or you're not sure if you should move forward, or you're waiting to hear about something, there's a very positive, a yes coming in here. This can also, the Sun card can have to do with, you see the woman here with her child. So there could be, again, a focus on the home, the family, your children, mother, right? The figure of a mother. If you're a mother yourself, this could be just, you focusing more on your home and family at this time. Maybe going back to this Two of Pentacles. If there has been a juggling, if things have been difficult, you've been trying to juggle, both your home, your family life, and your work life, there could be a balancing out. There could be something coming in that really helps you balance out this energy. It brings more stability in. And the Sun card, it's a card of prosperity. It's good health, it's good finances. It's a very beautiful, abundant energy. The Sun can also shine its light on a situation, so it brings in enlightenment. It brings in clarity. So again, if there has been, and notice all of the, these very dark clouds hanging over the Six of Swords and Eight of Swords, with the Sun coming in to enlighten you, you might receive, it might be that kind of aha moment. You might receive the clarity that you need to make a decision, to, move forward, to get you out of this Eight of Swords energy, to, move you with the Six of Swords and Eight of Swords, to move you ahead. There could be in your environment surrounding you, there could be a King of Cups individual that's significant during the month. He sits here in your environment. Again, could be a person. If so, this is typically an older water sign individual, even though he appears as a male or female. So water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And he's very loving. He's, as a king, he's mastered his suit. So he's very good at controlling his emotions. He's very even keeled. He's he's good. He's a good peacemaker. If there's a situation, or if there's any type of argument, he's good at calming things down, smoothing things over. He's a good peacemaker. If this is not a person, and this could be, this could be a father figure. It could be your father, or father of your children. There could be a focus again with the family. There could be a focus on family, children, your partner, this decision, right? Again, going back to the walking away. If this is a new job, or leaving a job behind, or moving away, it could have something to do with this King of Cups individual here. And if this isn't a person, if we think of sort of the energy of the King of Cups, it's very loving energy, right? So if this is what you have going on around you, it's a very compassionate energy, okay? Very compassionate, he's very patient, he's very kind, he's also intuitive as well. So again, intuition. And it's interesting because the two cards that come out, I'll show you both together. Your hopes and fears, you have the Five of Pentacles. And the outbound energy for the month, you have the Four of Wands. Now, I do believe this is just a fear that you have with this Five of Pentacles. And, usually the fives in the tarot, they speak of a lack, especially this Five of Pentacles. It speaks of, some type of lacking in material prosperity, lacking in, it can even be, sometimes it shows up as a card of illness, but it's usually associated with not having enough. So, financially speaking, having to do with resources, but this is just a fear. I mean, you have all of these, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I think this is just a fear. And this could have to do with, the past. Maybe in the past you and your children, you might have experienced a difficult financial situation. And there is this focus on, again, the children with the Sun card here and here. There could have been a time where money was quite difficult, right? Money was scarce. But it's a fear. So don't worry, because you have, with the Four of Wands as your outbound energy, this is, it's the beautiful kind of happy home and family card, right? The fours in the tarot, they're very stable energy. And within a relationship, the Four of Wands can oftentimes speak of a marriage, right? This can speak of moving in together, getting married. It can have to do with a home, buying your own home. Where did I have the home? There was something to do with home that I said. I can't remember now. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But there could have something to do with buying your own home, right? Or moving home. And this card also speaks of, the family and the relationship. So there's a definite focus, but it's a very stable, which is why I say this Five of Pentacles is just a fear, because this is a beautiful card of, it can have to do with, sort of a completion, reaching some milestone, celebration. So if this, if you've been in a relationship for a while, if you have been dating for a while, this could be the getting engaged, the getting married. There could be a wedding with this Four of Wands card. A lot of times they're shown as, being kind of tied together, so indicating this coming together of the two people. But it's a card of rejoicing, of celebration, celebrating some type of achievement. If this is not within a relationship, this could be, as this is fire energy. Fire energy has to do with, the day-to-day matters in life. So the work that we do, it's creative endeavors, projects, business ventures. And then it's our own creativity, our own drive, determination for the things that we do. So there could be some type of celebration. This could have to do with your career, celebrating a job promotion, celebrating a new job, celebrating a promotion even, because it's sort of a milestone, reaching a milestone. So there could be some type of promotion here that you're celebrating. And, whatever this promotion is, or if this is another way for you to make money, it's bringing more stability. And especially with this Queen of Pentacles in the near future, this Four of Wands, greater stability coming into your family life, into your home life. And the overall energy for the month, you have Major Arcana number 7, the Chariot. This is a card of victory, right? The Chariot card is full steam ahead. It can actually mean movement, right? Movement across land. There can be travel across land. You can physically be moving. And with the two transition cards here, for some of you, there could be an actual move. There could be a move across, across country. There could be a move, by land, moving to a new home. This could be you moving for a new job, moving your family here. But whatever it is, it's positive. The Chariot is a victory card. You can see that the woman, she's very much in control, even though she has, a very loose hold of the reins. She's controlling the opposing energies of the white and the dark horse. It's the yin and yang. She's bringing them together, and she is charging ahead. She is going after, her future, what she wants for herself. She's heading in that direction. So, and it's just why I said, going back to this Eight of Swords, this is just, it's mental energy. And with so many positive cards in your reading, and especially the two Major Arcanas, the Major Arcanas, they hold more weight than the rest of the cards in the reading, you have 2 big yes cards, 2 big victory cards. So this is only, temporary or in your mind. It's you're moving out of that and you're heading into a very positive phase, I think, by the end of the month. And it's interesting because the card that came out as your oracle card, you have great adventure. And it says, take a risk, venture forward. Now, let me find this card in the guidebook. I like to read the full meaning for the oracle cards, but I think it does tie in. Let's see here. Great adventure. At the end of your life, you are more likely to regret the things you didn't do than the things you did do. Take risks. Not every risk enables success. But if you don't try, you will never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you will discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. And the sacred traveler wants you to know, hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There are no guarantees when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling. And that's interesting because going back here to this 8 of Swords, this could be this entrapment, this feeling of, this could be, again, your own limitations, sort of the limitations, it's self-imposed limitations, right? Thinking that, oh, I can't do that. Or, it's that fear, it's fear-based thinking. And so I think with this, all of the, the very positive messages that you have from the remaining cards, I think it really is asking you to embark upon this new, whatever this new thing is, and do so, very, in a very sure manner. Be sure about what you're doing, get out of this self-limiting and, self-doubting type of thinking here. It all looks very positive. So don't be scared. Go after it. And, I think that there are great things lying ahead for you. So it looks like a very good month. So I do hope that the messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of October. Bye for now.